What's up, boys and girls? It's your guy Radical here, and today I am doing a haul video. Now, I have never gone to Anime Boston before, even though I live here in the city, and now that I have gone, I can easily say this convention, Anime Boston, is the best convention I have ever been to. But let's stop talking and let's get to the haul. So I'm very excited to do one of these because I did not vlog the convention. I went with my close friend from high school, Richard. You guys may remember him from about a year ago during about the time right after the 2021 summer road trip. I streamed at Richard's house. You guys actually did a little Q&A with him and he had a great time. And it was just me and him. We went out to Anime Boston and had a great time together. But since I didn't vlog and I wasn't really planning on making any content for this trip, I lied. And we're here with the haul because I actually bought shit at this convention. Those that know me, especially the N10 boys, Nintendo Davey could vouch for this. I hardly ever buy shit at cons. I'm very stingy with my money. I'm cheap, if you want to call me that. But this con, I bought so much that it is worthy of a haul. So let's jump right in. First and foremost is the program. So this was just the free program. They kind of gave it to you. It has like the schedule in it. I'm not even gonna flip through it because there's not much to see other than just the schedule. But pretty cool. They actually had a little room in Anime Boston called the Anime Boston Museum. And they had like all the different programs from, as I believe Anime Boston started in 2003. Might have to check. Fact check me on that, but it was really cool seeing all the old programs and the evolution, and this is now my first one, and I am 100% going annually to Anime Boston so long as I don't move, and I'm excited to start my program collection. Okay, so next up would be the freebies that I got. Anime Boston did hook me up, mainly the Crunchyroll booth, which is actually the same booth that Richard and I took our picture with the Spy Family, I guess you want to call them cardboard cutout standees. So they gave Crunchyroll hand sanitizer, Crunchyroll armbands, wristbands, whatever you want to call them. They actually gave out 2 pins, so one from Tomodachi Game and another from Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. So I am actually watching Shikimori and I do really enjoy this anime, so I was very glad to grab this button. Tomodachi Game I have not watched yet, but maybe I'll check it out. It's on my plan to watch list on AniList, so we'll see. Not only did the Crunchyroll booth give us all that, but they actually gave out a shit ton of different drawstring bags. So we got a Crunchyroll Boruto, which is, I guess, the sequel to Naruto, which I always hear mixed, controversial reviews about. They gave us a Boruto drawstring bag. We got one. This one I don't know. It's a Crunchyroll original. Solima Spiders So What? Richard knew what it was, I did not. But so it's actually a cool bag. It's white, which is very rare for drawstring bags, I feel like. And lastly was the Crunchyroll drawstring bag itself. So this was really cool. I probably should have grabbed some extras so I could give them to the N10 boys and people in the community, but I only got one this time, so lo siento. Alright, and that is not all. Crunchyroll also, like I had mentioned earlier, had you take a picture with the Spy Family cardboard cutouts. And if you posted it with a certain hashtag, which I already forget what it was, but I'll post the picture of my tweet right here, you got a free Spy Family gift. And it turned out to be Spy Family postcards. So these are actually interchangeable. You got Lloyd up front, he's in his spy outfit. On the back, he's kind of in his casual clothes. You got Yor, who easily was the most popular cosplay for the people at Anime Boston, the cosplayers. I saw at least like 20 Yors each day. Like, it was crazy. On the back is her casual outfit. They're really good quality. These are like, I don't know if it's like matte paper or what it is, but of course, last but not least, we got Anya. So Anya's got her typical, I believe, the school uniform up front, followed by a casual outfit on the back. So shout out to the Crunchyroll booth for giving us quite a lot of freebies at Anime Boston. Alright, so this isn't really part of the haul, but this is the actual badge. I probably should have shown this at the start. We got a High Dive lanyard, which is a very, very, very nice looking lanyard. High Dive was the sponsor, and I believe it's pretty much, in summary, if you have no idea what High Dive is, it's like a Crunchyroll competitor, I'm pretty sure. I want to say like your boy Kong Ming is pretty much locked on High Dive, so I might watch it from other sources, other means. but we don't talk about that. But that was cool. My badge, it just says Matt convention member. It is what it is. And then on the back of it was where we were storing all of our like tickets. So a lot of events were cute events, completely free, which was really, really cool for Anime Boston. They didn't charge for literally anything additional unless you wanted autographs from some of the voice actors that came out. All right, so now we get to the purchases. I showed you all that, and that was all freebies, programs, etc. Now we get to the stuff that I actually bought, and I will tell you right up front, I spent a lot of money at Anime Boston. Right off the bat, we have the Anime Boston hat. I bought this in a heartbeat because first off, I really like the colors. The blue and white I feel like is pretty unique when it comes to hats that I own. Up front it says made by otaku, made for otaku, only in Boston, Massachusetts. This hat was $8, okay? You go to PAX East or any other convention, I promise you hats are $20 plus. So shout out to Anime Boston for reasonable, cheap prices on their convention merch. Richard actually bought the convention shirt, and that was only $18. Convention shirts typically are $25 and up. So huge shout out to Anime Boston for affordable prices on their merch. And I caught me a hat. You'll see actually in the day 3 pictures from literally earlier today. I was actually wearing this at the con just to kind of show some support to Anime Boston, my new favorite convention. Alright, and now we get to the part where you guys are gonna clown me, but I am a huge Marin Kitagawa fan from My Dress Up Darling. She's my #1 favorite anime character, as you can tell in my Annie list, which hey, I guess Annie list plug, radical. If you want to see what anime I'm watching, planning to watch, completed, etc., add me on there, follow me, and you'll be able to see literally almost daily updates about what anime I put on Annie list. But anyways, so Kitagawa was someone that was cosplayed heavily at this con. I took plenty of pictures with all the Kitagawa cosplayers, and I had to buy merch. So first and foremost, I actually got 2 Marin keychains. So this one actually goes hand in hand with another item I'm going to show right after these keychains. Same design that's on the other item, and these were actually, I believe, 15 each. I'm kind of sad I bought this one because all day Friday, all day Saturday, I was looking for Marin keychains. I could not find them. However, it's the last day, and I find these back to back. So I bought this, and then I ended up buying the second keychain, which you will see in the close-ups, so you'll be able to see them better. They're literally wrapped right now because I don't know what I want to do with them. However, in the close-ups I will be opening them. Kitagawa keychains. I don't know if I'm going to actually use them or just save them or what, but definitely a purchase I was quite happy with, and you know, put a smile on my face. Marin Kitagawa, My Dress Up Darling. And now for the item that I was talking about. It's the same design from the first Kitagawa keychain that I low-key regretted buying, but at the end of the day, $15. Who cares, bro? It's another Kitagawa keychain. But the other item that has the same design as the keychain is the Marin cushion. No, this is not a body pillow. The NTM boys and Fahad, whoever I sent pictures to, were like, yo, you bought a Marin body pillow? No, do you see this? It's literally the size of my skull. It's a cushion. So it's reversible. On the back, you kind of got like a worrisome face, and on the front, you kind of got Marin just kind of smiling and cheesing. On the side, it's got a really cool design where it's like Marin on her phone from the intro, some hearts, and then you got, of course, the iconic Marin bikini from, I want to say, that's episode 2? Episode 2 of My Dress Up Darling, where Gojo's taking her measurements. Definitely glad I got this cushion because I feel like it was unique. Richard and I were actually going to do like posters, but we just figured that this was going to be a little more unique. Okay, and before we get to the main event, I saved this alongside the main event because the art at this con, which technically was already represented in the Marin items, was just incredible. They had an entire section called the Artist Alley, which just took up its whole own space, and every single purchase I made was in Artist Alley. We had like a huge dealer room with figures and collectibles. I didn't spend a single dollar there. All my money went to the artists at Anime Boston because they just had so much talent. So this next item is actually a little crinkled and rolled up, but it is a poster of Tifa and Cloud kind of holding hands. I'm not really a poster person because, you know, they're flimsy, they're made of paper, but I actually didn't pay for this. Richard actually like loved the artist behind this this and a bunch of other drawings. So he ended up buying like 2 of the artist's huge like XL mouse pads, and he just kept buying from this table throughout the day on Friday. He just kept buying art, and then he ended up buying some posters. And Anime Boston has like a bunch of promos, especially with the artists. They were like, oh, buy 2 get it 1 free. She was like, hey dude, I just bought a poster, I bought so much art, this is for you, and he just gave it to me. So it's unfortunately gonna just sit in my closet because, again, I'm not really a poster guy. But again, once I have my own space, I'll flatten it out with some books and hang it up, because this is incredible art of Cloud and Tifa. You guys know how big I am on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Shout out to you, Richard, if you do end up watching this video. Thank you for gifting this to me, and I think it's time for the main event. So now for the main event, the largest, most expensive item I bought was actually I want to call it a canvas, and I believe it's made of like plastic. It's not just like a paper poster that was gonna rip in the wind, get damaged on the train ride home, but this thing is heavy. And I saw the design and I was texting Fahad, so shout out to you for convincing me. I was like, dude, I love this, I can picture hanging this up in my room, I need it. It was expensive, I'm not gonna name the price, but it is a Tengen Azui, I believe I said his last name right, canvas. I don't want to call it a poster because, again, it's not just paper, but I was carrying this around all day Saturday. It was damn heavy. It got to the point where this artist's art was going crazy. It was like hotcakes. There was like a Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan. They were flying off her table, and I saw this one and fell in love with it. I ended up leaving because I was like, no, I don't got the money for that. But I came back because I was fighting demons, dude, figuring out if I wanted to buy this. And she had a sticky note on it that said last one, and I caved. It's beautiful. This is my first real piece of art, especially related to anime, and I have no regrets for this purchase. I'll use it, have it on display, and it's a win in my book. But alright guys, that is my haul from Anime Boston. Again, I do not buy things from conventions, and I'm so cheap with my money, and this con, I loved it. I absolutely loved Anime Boston. I will be going annually. I would love to see the N10 boys and the community come out to Anime Boston in the future. And not only that, but I have definitely already fallen in love with anime conventions. I've said it once and I'll say it again, I feel like they're better than gaming conventions. I want to go to more. I want to go to Anime Expo in LA, Anime Midwest in Chicago, Anime New York City, whatever anime con it might be, even if it's a smaller one. Maybe I'll take a drive down to Rhode Island and go to a small anime convention there. It's just so welcoming. There's hundreds upon thousands of cosplayers, which is my personal favorite thing to do. Just take picture after picture after picture with cosplayers, you know, just bringing their favorite characters to life, and it was just an incredible time. Anime Boston is really, really affordable. Obviously, if you're traveling in and you got hotels and flights, it gets a little pricey. Being a local, I literally had to pay for the badge, which is under $100 for all 3 days. It is incredibly, incredibly affordable. Being local obviously is a bonus, but you know, if you got some money to spare, you can afford the flight down, the hotel stay, or you have a friend in the area to chill and not have to pay for stay. I highly recommend coming to Anime Boston. Next year, I will bring my camera and vlog because, you know, now that I have one under my belt, I know how it goes. I will actually get out there next year and vlog, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Stay tuned this summer. I've got a lot of content coming. I want to keep being as consistent as I have been. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to my experience with Anime Boston and checking out my haul. But alright guys, that is all I've got for you in this one. I will see you in the next video. Stay radical and peace out.
I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box. Nobody telling me what I should rock.